when I fire the car to pull into the water for the burnout, well, I think the first thing is always on my mind is just don't mess this up. you know, don't mess this up. Just go up there and do this deal. Usually I can tell how good I'm going to do by how good a burnout I do. If I mess my burnout up, I'm liable to mess up the run. But it's when you're staging the car, getting ready to leave, that's probably the highest tense moment of the whole thing, because you know in just a second that light's gonna come on. You're gonna let that clutch out, and it's gonna be an awesome feeling. Or the car's liable to go anywhere. It's kind of like riding a bull. When you let the clutch out, you have no idea what the car's gonna do. You just don't have any idea.
I'm strapping in the car, the one thing that I do have on my mind, whether it's qualifying or whether my competition is in the next to me in the eliminations, I try to envision what I need to do, what the job is at hand. What's it feel like to drive a Mountain Motor Pro Stock car? I always have a hard time answering that question because just there's so many things that go into making a pass in one of these cars, and whether it's a single pass or you're running the best competition in the world, which we have. As soon as you see the amber, you have to let your foot out on the clutch, and the guy that usually does that quickest in this class is the guy that's going to end up crossing the finish line first. What it feels like to win 2 world championships in a row is a bigger accomplishment. Obviously, it is because you've been able to do it back to back in the toughest class in the sanction. But I think we lost the points lead in the middle of the season. We had some transmission issues, a couple of the races that cost us probably some wins. I would think at least 1 win, maybe both, maybe 2 wins. But we were able to bounce back, come back from that, work hard, and go into the last race with a chance to win, but we were still mathematically, we could be caught by the second place driver, and to go in and race hard. We blew up 2 engines in the process, and to actually win the race and win the world championship all in the same day was a very magical moment. But I think this year there's several things that come to mind. Back-to-back championships for this team, back-to-back championships for my dad, who spent a lot of money, back-to-back championships as a Native American professional race car driver also means a lot to me. You know, we at the banquet we received the Driver of the Year honors. That was something that I didn't know was coming. That was a total shock to, you know, out of all the drivers in every class in this sanction, that they picked you, the one person, to be the Driver of the Year. I wanna ride.